Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. You're with Lily. You're on the Chubby Cat one on YouTube. The light might not be too great today, so I apologize in advance. It's kind of late here because I've had a really long day. I've been super busy and I just had a lot going on today, so I had to get everything else done first before I do all this stuff. Like with eBay and, all the kids and the baby and my husband and everything. So yeah. So anyway, what I wanted to say to you guys was a couple things. First, thank you so much always to the subscribers. I really appreciate you all and thank you for following me. I also wanted to say that I'm going to continue doing different readings for English to help people learn English and just to read to you guys because I really enjoy it as well. The one thing I was going to say is I know like some people, have different interests or it might not be as interesting some of the topics that I pick. So I went on my library's website last night and I put holds on a bunch of different different levels too, like beginner level, intermediate, juvenile, whatever. So I got a bunch of different topics, like from different animals, science, history, world history, just different types of things. So I just wanted to let you guys know that it's not always going to be about like world history or like architecture. They were just the first couple of books I got, and I really enjoy I don't know, I'm kind of weird. Like I always enjoyed like world history and like reading about like I don't know what you would call that, like different, like civilizations and empires and things like that. So, yeah. So anyway, but I just want to let you guys know I did do that, and I'll get some more interesting topics for you guys. Also, I had an idea that I wanted to show you guys. I have these books. They're a little hard to see, but I have these books where you fill out things. You can go to their it's English for everyone, beginner. Yeah, I have like different levels because I'm gonna be teaching somebody English pretty soon. So I thought I could maybe use it, for my videos as well online. And if it helps somebody, learn English online, then that's even better, right? So I was thinking what I could do is like, maybe go over like a topic like that sometimes. I had picked out, like, for example, like today, I picked out negatives with to be. So I thought maybe we could do like a couple of those sentences, and then I can put them down below in the description, and you guys can see how to write negatives with to be. So so you make a sentence negative by using not, of course, or its short form N with apostrophe T. Negative sentences with the verb to be have different rules than negatives with other verbs. So the first lesson for this was rewriting sentences, putting them in the correct order. So it says, it gives you like a list of words, and then you would put them in the correct order. So it would be like, it is not 5 o'clock. Paula is not a teacher. We are not from England. This is not my phone. Christy is not 18 years old. Frank is not my father. This is not my purse. They are not engineers. That is not a salon. Kim is not a teacher. So it's just like trying to decipher using which ones with which. So it's like, using they, using that, he, we. So it'd be like, that is not a castle. They are not at school. He is not a grandfather. We are not engineers. She is not 70 years old. You are not French. This is not my dog. I am not a doctor. It is not 11 o'clock. So yeah, so I just thought I would maybe I just thought maybe that would help some people, if you wanted to go over that. Or such as she is not a nurse. You can also say she's not a nurse. or she isn't a nurse. So you could say Fred is not a chef. Fred's not a chef. Fred isn't a chef. Susie is not my cat. Susie's not my cat. Susie isn't my cat. You could also say my dad is not at work. My dad's not at work. Or my dad isn't at work. So I just wanted to kind of like give you guys some examples with that. I thought it was a little helpful. I'll include them in there as well. So this is just negatives with to be. I just went over some of these sentences here. And like I said, I'm sorry. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and include them in the description so you guys have them and it's easy to follow. And then I'll follow it up with some reading because, you know, I love to read. I thought today we could read about the Eiffel Tower. So like I said, I'll include this in the description as well. So this is about 1889, the Eiffel Tower. Gustave Eiffel, this tower made of only of iron. Stands at 1,063 feet or 324 meters. Engineer Gustave Eiffel, it's 1832 to 1923, he lived. Specialized in metal construction and managed several work sites, including the railway bridge in Bordeaux, France. In 1867, he established his own company in Levallois-Perret near Paris, France, and became known for his bold projects. He designed some spectacular bridges, such as this one in Porto, Portugal, and this one in Garabit, France. He also invented the giant framework for Frederick Auguste Bartholdi's Statue of Liberty, which was installed in New York City in 1886. So he did some of those bridges, and then he designed the framework for the Statue of Liberty that's in New York. According to Eiffel, iron was the material of the future. Lighter than brick or steel, it is both strong and flexible, allowing for large structures to be made out of crisscrossing solid iron beams. For the 1889 World's Fair, held in Paris, the engineer came up with a new idea, which would become the highlight of the fair: 1,063 foot tall, or 324 meter, tower of iron built by the duo Émile Nouguier and Maurice Koechlin. Anchored on 4 spread feet, this immense pylon becomes slimmer as it rises, as if it were designed by the wind. The 4 pillars come together in a shape that resembles a giant stool. Higher up, the pillars join together in a single column, made up of iron braces that continue to the very top. The tower was expected to be torn down 2 decades after the fair. Yet, although it was criticized by many, the structure turned out to be very useful for the city, with an antenna installed at the top of radio transmissions. Today, both radio and television stations use the tower as an antenna. The Eiffel Tower soon became the symbol of Paris. Eiffel used the tower to conduct research, studying the force of the wind at its summit and designing a testing device to measure gravity. He had plans for making a flight simulator on a cable, but these were never carried out. He also set up a wind tunnel near the tower. The pioneers of aviation tested their models there. So that's everything about the Eiffel Tower today, which is included in this really cool book, Who Built That?, which is a Skyscrapers edition. Sorry, I really enjoy reading nonfiction. So you'll probably see a lot of nonfiction, but like I said, I got all different types now. So it'll be more interesting for people that, have different interests. So anyway, I will include all this down in the description box, and I hope you guys enjoyed my little bit of a story, and I hope as well that maybe some examples with using the negatives with to be. So let me know what you guys think, and please give me some feedback. I really appreciate any and all feedback, and I will be back soon. All right, you guys have a good day and a good night. I am off. I am exhausted, and I still got hours to go and kids to deal with. So I will let you guys go. All right, take care, guys.